So Brett, can you tell us a little bit about the mass merchant category and if you see any similarities between that and the entertainment category?
Well, there's a lot of similarities. People will flip-flop pretty quickly, although there is a lot of dedication to Amazon. Just like in that other category, entertainment, there seems to be a lot of focus on Netflix as the dominant factor. That being said, I do think there's some interesting things happening. In our data, we were looking at them in the last 12 months. There's been a complete flip-flop on who's paying for their audience. So the big spend used to be Walmart, dominating in spend in order to compete, while Amazon enjoyed attracting their customers through the customer base of being online, primarily through their Prime membership. That being said, all of a sudden, the last part of this year, it's been flipped. Now, all of a sudden, Walmart's sort of sitting on its laurels, and Amazon is spending like the man bad that they are. And I find that kind of fascinating. But here's what is interesting, is the category is proving one thing, and that is the store is actually the biggest medium they have now. So when you think of Macy's, you think of Costco, you think of Walmart, their biggest medium, the biggest influence they have at attracting their customers is actually the store. It's not the advertising. It's not necessarily the online experience. It's the brick and mortar of the store itself. And that shows up in our data. It shows that there is a lot of clustering because there's similarity in the experiences if you take Costco kind of out of that, if you will, in the way people are programmed through the stores. I have seen significant design improvements with Macy's, the main stores in New York, and that's made a big difference because you have a flagship. People are attracted to that flagship, and it makes a difference on the brand. But generally speaking, this is a category that has to have online. It has to have brick and mortar, with the exception of Amazon, because they have this crazy omnipresence. But now they're paying for it in order to compete, and I think that's really interesting.